Welcome to today's edition of the Exploring Mining podcast, featuring stock news from TSX, TSXV, CSE, ASX, NASDAQ, and New York Stock Exchange mining companies, plus interviews with CEOs and leading experts. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Exploring Mining podcast. For news today, we've got the latest from Defense Metals Corp, Fortuna Silver Mines, Endeavour Silver, and District Metals. But just before we get into the news today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. As always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on investors.ideas.com as well. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Defense Metals Corp, which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol DEFN, as well as the OTCQB under the ticker DFMTF, has announced that it has joined the Vancouver-based Discovery Group. Discovery Group is described as an alliance of public companies focused on the advancement of mineral exploration and mining projects with a proven track record of generating shareholder value through responsible, sustainable, and innovative development. John Robbins, the co-founder and principal of Discovery Group, commented, quote, "We are excited to welcome Defense Metals into Discovery Group. In my opinion, Defense represents a world-class opportunity in the rare earth and critical metals space. Viewed as being one of the highest grade deposits globally and led by a strong management and technical team, Defense has all the attributes we look for in a Discovery Group company. The addition of Defense to our roster of companies will round out the Discovery Group portfolio and will elevate the exposure of all our member companies as we continue to educate and inform shareholders about market opportunities that exist with high-quality junior mining explorers." End quote. Stock for Defense Metals trading on the OTCQB is up 0.43% at the time of recording. Next up, Fortuna Silver Mines, Inc., which trades on the NYSE under the ticker symbol FSM, has reported production results for the first quarter of 2023 from its 4 operating mines in Latin America and West Africa. Highlights include the production of 60,092 ounces of gold, 1,586,378 ounces of silver, 13.1 million pounds of zinc, and 9.5 million pounds of lead. The company has reiterated its 2023 annual production guidance range of 6.3 to 6.9 million ounces of silver and 282 to 320,000 ounces of gold. Stock for Fortuna Silver Mines is down 0.37% at the time of recording. Next up, Endeavour Silver Corp, which trades on the NYSE under the ticker EXK, has reported its Q1 2023 production results. Highlights there include the production of 1,623,545 ounces of silver and 9,342 ounces of gold. Dan Dixon, the company's CEO, said, quote, "The year is off to a strong start. First quarter silver equivalent production increased by 18% compared to the same period last year as Guanacevi's elevated silver grades continue to drive increased silver production. Our operations team has continued to deliver safe production, consistently meeting or beating our plan. These results provide management with continued confidence to advance our development projects, knowing we have the capabilities and culture to deliver." End quote. Stock for Endeavour Silver is down 0.35% at the time of recording. Lastly, for today, District Metals Corp, which trades on the TSXV under the ticker DMX, has announced that its 100% owned subsidiary, Bergslagen Metals, has received approval for the Viken No. 1 mineral license application that covers approximately 68% of the polymetallic Viken deposit located in Jämtland County, central Sweden. Garrett Ainsworth, the company's CEO, said, quote, "This low-cost application resulted in the company being granted a 3-year term and secures an asset with substantial exploration and development expenditures that resulted in the definition of large historic polymetallic resource estimates and positive economic studies in 2010 and 2014. End quote. Stock for District Metals is up 4.76% at the time of recording. And just a quick disclaimer that news on Defense Metals Corp is a paid-for service on InvestorIdeas.com. Well, that does it for today's Exploring Mining podcast. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. InvestorIdeas.com reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. All investment involves risk, and this podcast is not meant to be an endorsement to buy or sell securities or products. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, and most audio platforms available.